that you're not exactly telling the whole truth about what happened.
This is Amber Watts regarding the murder of a wheelchair man in an earlier assault by a teenager. Her mother's interrogation already posted. This case happened in 2023 in South Carolina. Then, days later, he was beaten to death with the help of that boy's mother.
You're gonna end up going to prison with your mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Your whole family's gonna end up in prison
That's why you
together.
need to tell the truth about what happened.
The entire murder was caught on camera. Amber is accused of helping to conceal evidence and dispose of the victim's body. The victim was murdered after he was accused of stealing pills from Samantha, which led to her wanting him dead. In the end of this interrogation, you will find out which sentence she got.
Do you know what we're here to talk about today? Do you have any idea?
I've seen it all on the news and Facebook.
Okay. What have you seen?
I seen that my mom was wanted, my brother was wanted. They said that they had 3 minors in custody. They said that somebody was assaulted and missing. I had got a search warrant that said that she had come to my house and was there for an hour, which she was there. She did knock on my door, but I was woke up out my sleep to it. So I don't really remember, that's my mom, so I wasn't really paying no attention to her, because she can let herself out.
Right. Okay, so that is what we're here to talk about. So, can you start with, kind of describe to me what happened when she showed up at your house on the morning of the 9th, which would be last Monday. Not this past Monday, but the one before that, excuse me, 2 Mondays ago.
I can't remember. Because she was at my house for a few days before they ever posted anything on Facebook. She had spent a few nights at my house because my brother's girlfriend was at home and some people come banging on the door and they had guns on them. They had 4 vehicles with them, and so I guess they were scared to stay home, so I told them they could stay at my house for a few days.
Do you know if they made a police report about that?
I don't think so.
Do you know if there's any, surveillance footage or anything of that occurring?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? Okay. So, you don't, if she came to your house, it would have been at roughly 6 a.m. Do you remember being awake, or you said you were asleep?
Yeah, I was asleep.
Okay.
I would have had to been because I don't get to bed early.
Okay. So, if she comes to your house at 6 and she leaves about 7, did you go with her?
You said Monday, right?
Monday morning, correct. You said you remember her coming to your house, but you didn't really pay her any mind because she can let herself out. So did you go with her when she left, or did she let herself out and go without you?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Okay.
Because I come and go to her house all the time, so it's just a normal day to me.
Okay. What time do you normally wake up?
Around 8, 9.
So it'd be unusual for you to be awake at 7 a.m.?
Not unusual per se, because I do have puppies, so they
wake you up at any hour?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't specifically remember waking up at when your mom got there? You just know that she was there?
I remember she was there, and I don't remember. I remember that I was at her house one morning, but I don't remember which morning it was. I know I was at her house one morning after they had knocked on the door and stuff, but I don't remember which morning it was.
Okay.
Can I cut in for a second?
Yeah.
So the morning she came to your house, did y'all speak the night before and make arrangements for her to come to your house?
I'm sorry, my head has been everywhere. There's got so
You
much
fine,
going
take your
on.
time. We're not in no rush. We're not trying to rush you. We want you to be able to think clearly and try to remember best that you can.
I don't think we made plans, but I'm not positive. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure we didn't make plans. It was probably just random.
Okay. And when she came to your house, did she come for a reason?
She called me and said that she needed something, but like I said, I was half asleep, so I don't even remember what the conversation was about.
I gotcha.
And so when she got there, I let her in, and then she was rambling on about something, but like I said, half asleep, not paying attention. I am not a happy person to be woke up. I am not happy when I wake up. I am very grumpy. I do not pay attention. I catch an attitude really quick. So I really don't remember.
Is it normal for her to come to your house that early, or is that an unusual thing?
I mean, she's probably been there early like that before, but I mean, it's a little strange.
A little strange. The morning that you went, you're saying that you went to her house on a morning?
Yeah.
She came to your house and then you went to her house?
Well, I normally go to her house every day at random times because my brother and my nephew stay there. So I always go to see my baby nephew at random times during the day.
Okay.
I don't have like a specific set time that I go there.
Do you remember what you did on this particular day when she woke you up and then you went over to the house?
I remember when I was at her house, I remember being outside, and I remember I stepped in a big pile of dog poop.
Mm-hmm. Which shoe did you step on?
Let me see. I was walking through the yard. No, it wasn't these. I was walking through the yard. I want to say it was this one, because I stepped down, and I want to say I was doing like this.
Okay.
Like
Trying to get the dog crap off.
I still got it in the creases of the shoes. Like, I gotta dig it out, but who wants to dig dog dig it out?
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. I just wait for it to dry, take the two shoes and smack them together, let it fall out.
That'll work.
It does work. That's what I would do.
You gotta let it dry, and then you gotta beat it out.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like maybe get a toothpick or try to like.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. If it gets real stuck, you might.
Yeah.
Take a picture. I'll stick it in the file.
So
that we know. Picture of the dog poop.
So when y'all got back to Samantha, or when you went to Samantha's, did you go alone or did someone go with you?
I don't remember. I think her boyfriend was in the car with me.
Her boyfriend?
Yeah, because he was with her.
What's his name?
Well, it's not really her boyfriend. It's just somebody she said she is. But his name's Terrell.
Terrell? What's he look like?
He's dark skinned, got dreads, brown eyes. I don't really know how else to describe.
Was he staying at your house?
He was with her.
When she came to your house?
When they were spending the night at my house, he was spending the night with her.
Do you remember what they were wearing?
I don't even remember what I was wearing.
That was going to be my next question. Do you remember what you were wearing?
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I ate, honestly. Since all this stuff's been going around Facebook, it's hard. Like, y'all gotta understand, this is my mama, this is my family, and like to see all the things that people are saying, it's hurtful. It's hard and it's stressful. And then I'm here and I'm confused and I don't know what's going on. My door gets kicked in, I get paperwork saying she was at my house. Like, it's so much, and I'm so stressed out. It's like I feel like I'm all alone. I feel like I'm in a hole and I just keep falling.
How long were you at her house that day?
I don't remember. I don't think it was long, but I don't remember.
Did you ride with her, did you say, or did you drive yourself?
I drove myself.
And did her boyfriend ride with you said, or rode with her?
I believe he rode with me.
Back to the house?
Yeah.
But he came there with her?
I can't remember exactly. I don't remember. I think he rode with me though. I'm pretty sure he rode with me. Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive.
Was anybody else present when you went there?
I don't remember who was home.
And do you remember anything that you did while you were there other than stepping in dog crap?
Not to my knowledge.
You didn't play with your nephew or see anybody in particular?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't even remember if my nephew was there. Like I said, I don't remember who was home. But if my nephew was there, then of course I played with him.
But you don't remember specifically. You
Yeah.
can't give me any details about what happened.
I don't remember specifically, but I'm saying if he was there, then I definitely played with him.
Let me ask you this: do you have any medical conditions that would keep you from remembering things, or?
I've just always had a bad memory. Ever since my dad and my sister died when I was little, a psychologist said that was kind of like my way of blocking traumatic things, because I don't remember anything past 5th grade. Like anything in my life before 5th grade, I don't remember details. Like if it wasn't for pictures, I wouldn't remember what my dad looked like. I wouldn't remember what my sister looked like. So I don't know, I've just always been that way.
Yeah.
The subject proactively introduces a psychological defense. By stating that a psychologist attributed her memory problems to childhood trauma, the blocking of traumatic events, she pathologizes her lack of cooperation. This isn't just a simple, "I don't recall." It's a strategic, preemptive framing. She establishes her evasiveness as a symptom of past victimhood, not present guilt, attempting to shield her "I don't remember" statements from further challenge by rooting them in a clinical explanation.
Are you currently in a relationship?
I have friends.
Friends?
Multiple friends. So
Who's Josh?
Josh, he's one of my close friends.
Josh Brown? That's your boyfriend?
He's one of my close friends. He's one of my main ones.
What's he look like?
He's dark skinned with dreads as well.
What's his phone number?
I don't know the heart.
Do you know his date of birth?
Just November something, 2001.
But you know it's in 2001?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he with you at your house the day that Samantha came over?
I don't remember if it was him or somebody else, but whoever was there with me, they didn't get out of bed.
So the only person that can corroborate it, that you were there, and that that Samantha came over with her boyfriend is her boyfriend, Samantha's boyfriend. There's nobody else I can talk to corroborate that?
Probably. I want to say yeah.
Maybe I'll rephrase the question. Who can corroborate who was with you at your house when Samantha came?
Who can say who was... I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You're saying that maybe somebody was there, maybe somebody wasn't. Other than Samantha, can anybody corroborate who was at your house with you when Samantha came there?
I told you that he was there. He was sleeping.
So Josh was there. Well, you said maybe he was there, maybe it was somebody else. Was it Josh or was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's still not answering the question. I'm sorry. You have to be specific. Was Josh there or was Josh not there?
I think so. I think it was him. I think it was.
Okay. So if we talk to Josh, he would say that Samantha and her boyfriend came over.
Well, he never got out of bed, so he wouldn't know.
They didn't come in the house at all?
They come in the house, but like I said, I let her in and I talked to her by myself. Nobody else was in there with me. And then after that, like I said, I was up and I had just woke up, so I was still like groggy and sleepy. So after I finished talking to her, I went and laid back down with him, and she did whatever she did. Like I said, I wasn't trying to babysit her. She's my mom, so it's normal for her to come.
Okay.
And so just so I'm not confused as well, when Samantha came to your house, was she alone or was Terrell with her?
I'm pretty sure Terrell was with her.
Okay. Was anybody else with her?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Do you know what car they were in?
I think she was in her car, but I didn't look out the door.
What type of car does she have?
She drives a white Ford.
A white Ford?
Yeah.
Could it be a Mercury or is it a Ford?
It's a Mercury. I'm thinking about a Ford. What's that thing? A Ford Taurus. That's what it is. Because I had a Ford Taurus that looks just like that.
Okay, because I know her to drive a Mercury Sable.
It's a Mercury Sable. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
I'm thinking about the Taurus because they're the same body.
Okay. When we did the search warrant on your house, I saw that there were surveillance cameras on the outside of your house. Are those functional?
They don't record. They just have I can just look at them and see what's going on around the house, but they don't record anything. I don't have SD cards in them, and I don't have a DVR.
Okay. So how do you access them to look at them?
I have pictures. I mean, I have I'm set up on a laptop, so I can pull it up and look. I don't check them that often, but when I do,
Are they like cloud based where you're going to a website to look at them, or an app, or?
It's an app.
Okay, so it's an app on your computer. What is the name of that app?
It's a Genie app.
Genie app? Is there like a username?
I think I had to set up an account, but I'm not positive.
Okay. Whose account is the name under?
It's mine, I'm pretty sure.
Yours?
It would be mine.
What's your email address?
It's
Would that be the one that you used for the Genie app?
I think so.
Is there any other email that you could have used? Do you have multiple accounts? Like I have a work email, I have my personal email,
Yeah,
and
I have
I have
a
like
bunch
a
of
professional email that I only use for like when I was.
I have
after
different email
graduated.
accounts, but I don't know the passwords to them.
Well, that's okay. But are they still like apps that are installed on your phone where you can still access them, or?
Apps.
So are you saying you can't re-log into them now, but you can still access them on your phone, the old emails, or you don't use those old emails at all anymore?
I don't use them. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still get emails because I still write the email down, but I don't check it.
Okay. What would that email be?
That's the one I gave you.
Okay. But you don't have any other accounts?
I have a
Okay. At
gmail.com.
That's the only two you can think of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen her return yet. Did y'all seize her laptop?
There was no laptop that we
Okay.
saw when we went there.
Okay.
What about the iPad?
We didn't take any of that.
We found a phone hidden under a mattress, and
In which room?
the back left.
That
Across
was the
from
room.
the
That was the room that my
master.
brother and his baby mama were sleeping in.
Okay. Based on the picture on the front of like the home screen, I believe it's probably either Peyton's or Alicia's. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the room they were sleeping in.
And then there was a phone inside of the Mustang in the center console.
Oh, that's an old phone.
Yeah, those are the only two things that I know that we seized. I think they seized
There was some other things, electronics wise, I believe that was it.
Yeah, I think they seized a rag out of the Mustang, a receipt that was on top of a burn pile. And that's all I can remember. Maybe there was bullet casings out there.
We shoot out there sometimes.
Okay. I don't know if they collected those or not.
Is that
I'm not sure.
is that not allowed?
No, you're allowed to shoot as long as you're shooting in a safe
Okay.
direction.
Okay.
Unless you're assaulting somebody,
No.
then that's not allowed.
No, I can't even handle blood. I would literally pass out or throw up for real.
Okay. Where do you keep your gun? Because I don't think they found a gun. There was ammunition.
They're not my guns. I have friends that come over and shoot back there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have like one that's like a revolver, a 22 like revolver thing with the long barrel.
That's what you have?
That's what was at my house. That's all I have at my house.
Okay. I don't know if they seized that or if they saw it or.
It was tore apart when I went back and looked.
Yeah, I mean we searched
I think
everything.
somebody asked
Yeah.
about the guns, but I don't think we took any.
You said there was what?
I said I think someone asked about the gun, but I don't think I don't.
I thought you said there was a lot of guns. I was about to say, huh?
No.
So do you know anything relating to the disappearance of Adam?
No, sir.
Do you know Adam?
I didn't
You know
know.
who he
I
is?
didn't know. I know of him, but I didn't know him like that. I mainly knew I knew of his wife. And
Okay.
She'd come around.
Do you know them to see them? Like you know who they are?
Like if I.
Type deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't like pick him out of a crowd or nothing. I didn't pay that much attention.
Right. But
But I've
have
seen
you ever
him.
been this close to him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have seen him before,
Yeah.
but you don't hang out with him.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
That's what you told me. You thought
Yeah.
he had a...
Every time he would be around his wife or he would come around me, it's like he was trying to rape me with his eyes. So he made me really uncomfortable.
Okay. Has anybody told you that they know anything about the disappearance of Adam?
No, sir. The first I heard about it was when I seen it on the news and on Facebook.
And you didn't aid or assist in any way
I
to
wouldn't.
his disappearance, to his assault, to his death?
I wouldn't. I was gonna say I'm already dealing with, like, I've never been in trouble before, and Miss Barbara's already representing me on something else that I didn't really have nothing to do with. I was just caught up with the wrong people at the wrong time. I'm not a bad kid. I was never in trouble in school. I was an honor roll student. I'm not a troubled kid. I'm not a bad kid. That's the reason I come down here willing to answer any and all questions that I could, because I'm willing to help in any way that I can, but I can't help with something that I don't know.
Did Samantha... Sorry, hold on one second. On the 11th, which would be a week ago today, so last Wednesday, did Samantha come to your house at all? Or was she already staying at your house? You said she stayed at your house for a little bit.
Yeah, she stayed at my house for a little bit, but I don't remember the time period.
Okay. So you don't remember last Wednesday if she was at your house or not?
Mm-mm.
Do you remember her coming to your house in the early morning hours again, like around 4 in the morning?
Not that I recall.
No? What does your gut tell you happened to Adam? Do you have any idea?
I mean, I hope that my family had nothing to do with it. Because, you know, nobody ever wants to believe that their family is capable of doing something like that. But I honestly don't know.
If your family did do something like that, now, you know, I'm real close with my family. I don't know how close you are with your family, but would you assist them in covering that up if they had anything to do with that? Even if, I'm not saying you did that, but would you be willing to cover it up if they had harmed Adam in such a way that they were either kidnapping or had killed him?
You said, would I be willing?
Would you be willing to help cover that up for your family, or would you tell the truth about what they did?
I want to say that I would tell the truth.
You want to say, or you would tell the truth?
Because nobody ever knows what they're really going to do until they're in a situation.
I agree. I don't know either. That's why I say, like, I'm very close with my family. But I'd like to believe that, you know, given the circumstances, I'd like to believe that I would arrest them, being that I'm a police officer, you know? That's my duty.
Yeah.
But I don't know where your moral standing is, whether you would help your family cover something up like that, or if you would tell somebody, you know, call the police, hey, I think something terrible happened, you know, I need some help.
If they would have come to me and been like, hey, I did this, then yeah, I would have told somebody.
Okay. What type of person do you think is capable of murdering somebody? What type of person does that take?
I don't even know.
What do you think should happen to them if we were able to prove that somebody murdered someone? What do you think should happen to that person?
I don't think I want to answer that question. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it is my family, and I do love them. But I understand if they got themselves in trouble, and I understand if they need to be punished, but I'm not going to say, yeah, you should go ahead and punish them. Because, like I said, they're my family. I love them.
Do you think there's any justifiable reason to kill someone? There can never be a good reason?
Unless they're trying to hurt you.
So self-defense, you feel like self-defense, you should be able to defend yourself up to the point of death, as long as they're trying to come at you.
Yeah.
Okay. I can agree with that. That's kind of the way the state law is, you know. You have the right to self-defense. So if somebody were in fear for their life, they do have at least a lawful right. But you know, everybody draws their own moral lines. Like I said, that's why I ask your opinion, because I just want to know kind of where your thought process is.
Yes, sir.
So, you have any further questions at the moment?
No, honestly.
Give us a minute. We'll be right back. Do you want any time to speak with her at all before we come back? I don't know if
really.
I didn't know if you wanted me to give you like 5 minutes or.
No, we're good.
Okay.
You know,
Want water?
Amber's got, you know that she's got pending charges, and I represent her on some pending charges. They're like drug charges.
I didn't even know she had drug charges.
Yeah, but she doesn't, you know. I've represented her mom in the past too. They're as different as my husband used to say, as different as chalk and cheese.
Right.
They're just not similar people.
Not the same.
And Amber's trying to keep herself separate from the family and do the right thing. So.
Well, give us a minute. We'll be right back. All right. Is there anything that I haven't asked that you think is important for me to know about this investigation?
I don't think so.
About the disappearance of Adam?
I don't think so.
Okay. Are you aware that there was surveillance cameras on your mom's house?
On my mom's house?
Mm-hmm.
I knew
That she had surveillance cameras?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were able to pull those surveillance cameras, okay, and look at the footage on there. And we know that you're not exactly telling the whole truth about what happened. So, I'm going to give you the opportunity to correct anything that you want to change about the morning that you came over to Samantha's house on the 9th. Is there anything that you want to change in that statement, knowing that we have video of that location?
I said that I did pull up, I drove.
This is the moment the constructed narrative meets hard evidence. Confronted with the existence of video, the subject immediately attempts to adjust her story. But under pressure, her adjustment is clumsy and reveals the lie. She changes a specific detail about who was in the car, but then immediately waffles and contradicts herself. Psychologically, this demonstrates the high cognitive load of maintaining a false story. When forced to improvise, under the threat of exposure, her story fractures at its weakest, pre-planned point, showing the facade crumbling in real time.
Your car?
Yeah. My mom pulled up. I don't remember who was in what car.
Well, it wasn't Terrell. So who was there?
It must have been Josh if it wasn't Terrell.
And who was with your mom?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? What did y'all do at your house? What was the conversation when Samantha showed up at your house?
You talking about the morning at 6 a.m.?
That before you went to her house?
I don't remember.
You still don't remember that conversation? Okay. You know, you're one of the last people that we're talking to about this. We've already, you know, Jonathan's in custody, Peyton's in custody, Samantha's in custody. So we've gotten the story generally the same from each person. Generally. There's a little bit of discrepancies, but that's most likely due to perception. You know, what did you personally see, and how did you interpret that versus how someone else sees it and interprets it. So we kind of already have an idea of what happened, and we're just trying to give you the opportunity to get out in front of it. Essentially, we believe that you helped Samantha and Peyton cover up the disappearance of Adam Souls. Now, You can lie to me. That's fine. But video doesn't lie. Okay? And when you tell me that this person was there and they weren't, and it's your boyfriend that's there, that's concerning to me. That seems to me like you're trying to cover up for somebody.
I just didn't remember.
Which is like a very similar thing to covering up the disappearance of Adam Souls. Okay, that's like, I'm starting to see a pattern. And I just need you to be truthful with me. Especially, look, decisions have been made, things have happened. What's done is done, but where we go from here is an important choice. Okay, there's two roads from here. One road is the truth, one road is I try to lie. Okay,
I'm trying to tell you to the best of my ability.
I don't need you to tell me to the best of your ability. I need you to tell me the truth. What it sounds.
The times and the questions you're asking me, I don't remember specifics. I can't give you specific details. I don't remember.
What it sounds like to me when somebody says I'm trying to tell you the truth, or I'm trying to tell you to the best of my ability, that sounds to me like I'm giving you what I can that's truthful, that doesn't implicate me, but I don't want to give the whole truth because I don't want to get myself in trouble. The decisions have been made. What's on camera is on camera. We're already here. Your lawyer's here with you. We've read you Miranda because at this moment you're being interviewed and you're not technically free to go yet. Okay? So I need you to be truthful with me about what happened, not try to be truthful with me. I don't need you to try, I need you to do. Okay? I can show you video and prove that you arrived with Josh and that Samantha arrived with Peyton. I know based on cell phone records that they left, that Peyton and Samantha left, and interviews with other people. Our information, our investigation shows that Peyton and Samantha left, came straight to your house and went back, and then they were there for about an hour and then came back. You guys came back to Samantha's house. I want to know what happened then, because I know what happened up to that point. And I know what the camera shows happens after that point. But I want an explanation for your involvement. Is there anything you can tell me about what you did when you got to Samantha's on the morning of the 9th?
I'm a little confused. Can you tell me whether you're asking about whether she is at Samantha's house or Samantha is at her house? Because I'm getting confused between the two.
We know that Samantha, based on
they're not close together, your house and your mama's house, right?
No.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay.
Far enough where the cell phone tower data shows she goes
Gotcha.
over here and then comes back here. And that happened in the wee hours of the morning. Okay, I can see that on the video that they leave, Peyton and Samantha leave together. They're gone for about that correct amount of time that corroborates the cell phone data, and when they return, I'm sorry, there's so many people. Amber and Josh arrive together with Peyton and Samantha.
At whose house?
At Samantha's house.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
That's what I was trying to get straight.
And what we know is that Adam had gotten assaulted earlier that day, technically the 8th, okay, going into the 9th. Pretty severely, okay? The footage shows he's beaten with a pipe. And then, but he's alive, he's in a wheelchair, and he wheels himself into the shed. People take some cords out to him and such. They tend to him a little bit. And about 11 hours later, there's only 2 people there, Peyton and Samantha. Okay? They're in that shed. There's some activity that looks awfully suspicious on the camera. Then they come straight to your house. And when Peyton comes back, he's wearing different clothes than he was wearing when he went to your house. The cell phone data shows, based on the time that it took them for them to leave their house and get to your house, it doesn't appear that they had any time to stop anywhere else. They went straight there and straight back. So Additionally, on the 11th, the reason I ask about the 11th, about her coming at 4 in the morning, there's cell phone data that shows she comes to your house again that early in the morning. Okay? She's there for a little under an hour, I believe. And then her cell phone tracks back to a particular area in Gallivant's Ferry, which happens to coincide with where we found Adam's body. So it's suspicious to me what I see on this video footage about you and Joshua's activity when you arrived, and it's suspicious to me that they go to your house again in the wee hours of the morning, and then immediately from there to a body dump location. So if you have any involvement in that, it's a whole lot different to move a body than it is to have murdered somebody. But if you were present when he was murdered, that's a much bigger deal. If all you did was assist in moving a body, you need to come clean about that. Because there is a video here that shows what appears to be a gunshot go off. And you are present for it.
The gunshot where?
In the shed where Adam was, and you were present during that flash. So if that to me doesn't look good, okay? So if there's something you're not telling me and all you did was help move a body that's already deceased, that's one thing. But if you were present before, during, and after the murder, and the autopsy takes place tomorrow, so I can't tell you if he was murdered yet. We're waiting on the autopsy. But if you were present before, during, and after this murder and assisted and anything like that, you are going to catch a murder charge the same as anybody else, whether you pulled the trigger or not, because you were present before, during, and after. Okay?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to change about your story?
I didn't see no dead body. I didn't move no dead body. No. If Terrell wasn't the one in the car with me, then Josh was the one in the car with me. I don't recall what we did. I don't recall what we talked about. I didn't remember who was in the car with my mama. You said it was Peyton, so I remember being around Peyton, but I don't remember what day.
So if I showed you the video, you could tell me who's who? You know these people well enough. It's your own brother. It's your boyfriend. You can tell me who that is? Okay.
So this is when y'all arrived back at Samantha's house after she came to yours.
This is on the 10th?
This timestamp is wrong.
Okay.
This is actually the 9th.
The 9th, okay.
This is 11 hours, I think roughly 11 hours and 8 minutes slow. Could be a few minutes here or there, but it's around 11 hours slow. So if you were going to add 11 hours, it's saying it's 8 p.m. right now. It's actually 11 hours past that 8 p.m. So we're on the morning of the 9th, around 7 a.m. Who would that be?
It's me.
Okay. Is this your car? Is this Samantha's car?
Back down a little bit so you can see the face for a minute. Who is that?
I think that's my brother.
Which one?
Peyton.
Now I want to point out to you, he's wearing jeans and a straight black jacket, which he was not wearing before he came to your house. When Samantha left with him earlier, that's not the clothes he was wearing.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was wearing at my house.
Perhaps he changed in the car. Maybe he had to change clothes in the car, but I'm just telling you, that's not what he was wearing when he left. And that's why I ask if you know anything about that.
I think when I
Did you
walked
point
in.
her out?
She hadn't got out of the car.
And Amber, you're behind the tree, are you?
Yeah, she's right here.
So who would this be?
It's my mom.
Do Terrell and Josh have the same hairstyle? They both wear big dreads on top of their head?
So who is this?
I think it's Josh.
You think it's
or you
Josh
know?
or it is Josh?
I'm pretty sure it's Josh.
Okay. Now we've been in the shed. There's not much room behind this Bronco, just a little tiny bit of open area. Not a whole lot of space for a lot of people to congregate, but you can maybe fit 6 people standing up. Less sitting down, maybe 6, 8 people standing up. Smaller than a bedroom, I'd say.
Back in, like, further back, there's an opening.
Yeah, there's like a
opening,
saloon
and
door.
that's where me and my boyfriend and my brother were right there.
Was anybody in that shed when you got there to that point?
No, sir.
I believe you on that. That coincides kind of with what I already believe and kind of what I've been told. However, there's some strange things.
Where were you at whenever you stepped in dog poop?
I think it was whenever I walked in front of the truck, but I didn't notice it until I come back out.
Okay.
Because I started to smell shiznit.
And that's where you.
Hmm.
So did you get it on both shoes or one shoe?
I think I got it on the side on one and the whole bottom of the other one.
You know what that looks like to me?
My mom said that y'all tried to say it looked like I was covering up tire tracks.
That's exactly what it is. You're walking in a straight line.
Because you even go back down it.
If I just wiped poop all over the ground right there, I probably wouldn't walk back over the same spot and get the poop back on my shoes. Back here, that's where you see Samantha standing in a muzzle, what appears to be, I can't say it definitely is, I don't see a gun in her hand, but I see what looks like a muzzle flash go off. Do you recall Samantha shooting any gun that morning?
No, sir.
Do you recall any item that would have caused a muzzle-like flash? Like any flash burst of light like that?
There's like a little heater in there that they burn wood in.
Okay. Well, we can show you what it looks like. I don't think this would be...
I didn't hear no
The
gunshot.
kind of-
I didn't see no gunshot.
Based on what it looks like to me, it's so rapid, I don't believe that would be the flash of something burning like a wood stove continually burning. This is like a instant bright gone. You know? Do you have that video?
I can pull it up on my phone.
Okay. At one point you go sit in the back of her car, move around a little bit. What was occurring at that time?
I don't remember. I think I was getting something to drink, maybe.
Wouldn't your drink be in your car?
No, she had sodas in her car.
Okay, she keeps sodas in there?
Yeah, sometimes.
I want you to be able to see it. So watch right here. You'll see Samantha walk to the left and then watch.
You don't recall that happening?
Okay.
Do you think that your PTSD, if it gives you memory problems, do you think that if you saw something traumatic happen there that you would forget?
Mm-mm.
You don't think you'd forget?
I don't think I'd forget seeing somebody getting shot.
I don't think so either.
Here's the thing, Amber. We're not trying to trick you, but your loyalty to your mother is going to get you in trouble. Okay? Because you're sitting here lying to us, ultimately.
I'm not. I didn't see her shoot anybody.
I'm not saying you did. That like you said, that may not be a muzzle flash. It could have been a number of things. Realistically, it could have been. But we know why you guys went over there. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's other videos on here. We've got 70,000 video clips on this camera that we recovered, and it shows every single thing that's been done at this house. So if you don't want to get yourself in trouble, you need to start talking. Because I know your mom, I've listened to the calls. Your mom's telling everybody to not talk about this because she don't want it to get out. But she's going to let your little 16-year-old brother go to jail and probably serve a really long time in jail because of something she's done. And that's very unfortunate.
Faced with a direct warning that her loyalty will implicate her, the subject's denial is legally calculated but psychologically telling. She does not deny being present. She does not deny helping. She narrowly and specifically denies seeing the act of shooting. This reveals she is processing the interrogation through a lens of graduated culpability. Her mind is categorizing actions by their severity. The denial is aimed at the most serious charge, direct witnessing of murder, while consciously or unconsciously leaving room for admission to lesser crimes like cleanup or moving a body. It's a statement of legal, not factual innocence.
I'm telling you, I don't know if she killed that man.
Well, our CSI went out there, did a search warrant. Okay? There is an abundance of, there's a chemical or something you can use where you spray it and it changes colors when it comes into contact with presumptive blood. Okay? There is apparently a plethora of what appears to be presumptive blood evidence in that little area back there where Josh, Samantha, and Peyton all are, and used every now and then back there. You walked in there first, which leads me to believe, and there's continued videos here that show garbage bags of items being toted out of there. People wearing gloves.
That just says something
It's
about
what it looks to be somebody, a group of people cleaning up a crime scene. And you don't recall any of this.
I wouldn't voluntarily do nothing like that.
Did somebody put you under duress to do it? Did they tell you if you don't help, I'm going to kill you? So, can you explain what all is occurring here? Do you have any explanation for what's going on here? You're present.
Yeah.
So you're aware of what's going on. Do you have any other explanation of what they're doing in there?
I just remember that the morning that I went over there, she said something about needing to straighten up the barn to get the Bronco moved so that we can try to get it worked on because it has a transmission problem.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I didn't see no dead people. I didn't see no nothing. I really didn't.
Did they store a wheelchair at your house?
No.
Did they bring a wheelchair to your house?
Not to my knowledge.
Has your mom talked to you about the wheelchair?
She said something about a wheelchair, but I don't remember exactly what she said.
It's interesting to me that when we get to details about things that you just can't remember anything. You can remember a lot of like macroscopic things, like, well, yeah, I did go over there. But I don't remember anything we did. I don't remember what they were doing. I don't remember anything except I stepped in dog crap. You can remember what shoe the dog crap was on, but you can't remember.
Still in the shoe.
But you can't remember anything else about what's going on.
Because stuff did happen, but I don't remember which day what happened on, and I'm not trying to lie. I'm trying to tell you to the best of my ability. I don't remember which day what happened or what day.
All right, so let's do this then. If this will help you, regardless of what day it was, what took place that you know about involving this incident?
This incident. She had come to my house, and like I said, she said something about needing to clean up the barn because the Bronco needed to be worked on.
So at 6 o'clock in the morning, your mama comes to your house and says, we need to go clean up the barn to move the Bronco.
She said that before she left. She said that before she left.
So, okay, so you get in your car and you decide to go help clean the barn so they can move the Bronco at 6 o'clock in the morning?
And my mom said
after being angrily woken up, because you're a bear when you wake up in the morning.
We're not trying to overwhelm you or trick you. We know. What you missed in that video I just showed you when you're sitting there cleaning up the tire marks is your mom dropping the roll of trash bags. I missed it the first time I watched it too. You're gonna end up going to prison with your mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Your whole family's gonna end up in prison.
That's why you
together.
need to tell the truth about what happened. Because, again, I believe he's already dead there. I believe he's already dead. I believe he's already been put in the trunk of a car. However, unless you can tell me that he's not, unless you can tell me what actually happened and not this I don't remember stuff, okay? Unless you can tell me, then I'm going to continue to believe that. And it coincides with what we're seeing here. The autopsy, okay, when we recovered the body, he has an injury on the back of his head that could go one of two ways. Okay? It could be a blunt force injury. I'm not a pathologist, so I can't tell you, but there's a mark on the back of his head where his head is split open. It could be a penetrating wound from a bullet, or it might be a blunt force injury. But if that injury is a bullet, and we have what looks like a muzzle flash here, that is not going to be good for you, and you need to get out in front of it.
May I talk to her for a few minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you turn off the recording.
Do you want to go into I can take you to a different room if you'd rather, so we can leave, so we don't have to stop it and restart.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Come on in.
Found me.
Now you just carried it out so I wouldn't steal it, huh?
Yeah.
We know how defense attorneys are.
That's right.
Got too much stuff in our house.
Okay. What Amber and I were talking about is that at this point we may want to stop the interview.
Okay.
I know you probably are going to arrest her for something. If you are, and you want to do that today, she's prepared for that. I don't mind working out some time when we do another interview, maybe with a solicitor involved. I want to give her some time to figure out what happened that day now that you've made it clear to her what day it was and she's seen the video, because even I was getting confused between the 9th and the 10th and the 11th. But I think to protect her, that's kind of what we have to do.
Okay.
And if you guys need to arrest her for something today, she understands that. She's not happy about it. You know.
Well, nobody's happy to go to jail.
No.
Well, I guess unless maybe you're homeless and it's real cold out. But
when I was a public defender, I remember a guy saying, "Please don't plead me till February because
exactly.
I don't have any place to go."
Yeah. So.
And I'm sorry. I appreciate y'all's time.
No, that's all right. No problem. That's we just wanted to try to figure out exactly what happened, and hopefully we get to that point where we're able to talk about everything in case you start to recall anything additional later on. But I will go check with our supervisor and see if you're going to be placed under arrest today, or if there's any opportunity for you to be able to be booked at a later time. We might could work something out like that. So let me go see what we're able to do for you.
And do you know which solicitor is handling the case?
I don't know yet.
We don't know who's on call. Okay.
I know the juvenile solicitor was Caroline Fox, but she's
got everything.
Right. So, but I don't know who's working this one.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm more than willing to cooperate. That's the reason I called you guys and I come down here.
Okay. I know. Well, let me go talk to our supervisor and see what we can do. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No, is it at your house? Okay. Because one of the things they're going to be able to do is to get a search warrant of your cell phone. And you can consent it over to them and give them the password if you want. Otherwise, they're going to get a search warrant and get a Celebrite dump and know kind of what the texts and the phone calls and all that have been. Right now, we're talking about you not being arrested right this minute. And I will arrange with the solicitor, about turning you in, talking to the solicitor, figuring out what we're going to do.
When do I need to bring my phone to you?
I mean, if you're willing today, we can have somebody follow you back home or go wherever it's at, and they can pick it up.
Because they're going to seize your vehicle because it's potentially evidence. They're going to give you your purse back, right?
Yeah, we can give you your pocketbook back.
And
but
they can...
we'd like everything else to kind of remain the way it is, how it is in the vehicle right now. But if your pocketbook's in there, we would definitely give you the pocketbook.
Yeah, my pocketbook and some clothes.
Some clothes, well, I'll give you your pocketbook back, but whatever else is in there, I'd like to keep it.
Okay, that's fine. I was just saying something.
And if there's nothing in there, listen, if there's nothing in the car, we'll probably process it fairly quickly. So I should be able to get you your car back fairly quickly.
That's no problem.
Obviously, if something's in there, that's gonna delay you getting your vehicle back.
I understand.
So.
And do you need me to call? Well, you'll call. Well, you don't have a phone. You can use my phone and call somebody to pick you up, I guess, or I don't know. I don't imagine you guys want to drive her home and pick up the phone.
Where are you going to? Where's the phone at? Is it at your house on
It's at
number
my
9?
godmother's house.
At your mother's house?
My godmother's house.
Where's that at?
In Myrtle Beach. I'm staying with her because, like I said, the guys were banging on the doors. So I was kind of scared to go home. People have been harassing me and stuff.
Adam's family apparently has been all
trying
over her.
to add me and follow me and harass me, so I've been kind of scared to go home.
Yeah. Is there any way? I mean, 'cause you got to go that way in a little bit anyway.
Where in Myrtle Beach is it you're staying?
On Osceola Street.
Okay. Down there right by the police station?
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, is that something you're willing to give us, the cell phone?
I can bring it in, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he takes you home, could we get that today? It's up to you. It's totally, I mean, like I said, it's up to you if that's something you're willing to do.
I'd rather have somebody to come pick me up than to ride with him.
Oh, okay. You don't want to ride with the police.
Yeah. I'd rather have somebody to come pick me up. I just don't feel comfortable riding with the police.
That's fine. I mean, and then he can just follow you.
You do look kind of mean.
But what I'm saying is if we go there, we're not going to be wasting our time to drive to your house just for you to shut the door and say, the heck with you, I'm not giving you the cell phone. Okay.
And you might as well, because they can get a warrant. So it's worth doing that,
Do you want to walk out to your vehicle? We'll go ahead and get your pocketbook, and then we'll lock it up because we're going to have a tow truck come tow it from the spot it's in to our lot. We're not even going to get in. So,
Yes,
and then once your ride gets here, we'll get somebody to follow you back to where you're going and grab that phone from you.
Okay.
All right.
Does that sound okay with you? I appreciate this. I know that you did not have to do this. No, I do. I know. Been doing this too.
Detectives discovered Amber was not involved in the actual murder, but did help in hiding evidence, lying to detectives, and helping Peyton dispose of the victim's body after the murder. In 2025, she was charged and found guilty of accessory after the fact to murder. She was sentenced to 6 years in prison and 5 years of probation.